Yo, what's up guys? Mark from Wandering Souls here again with a new update video for you guys. This time I have a final update. I have some 12-inch vinyls and one 10-inch vinyl. This time I have more than only death metal, so some heavy metal or stuff like that. So yeah, a bit variety. The first 5 vinyls I found at a local fair, which was held on the festivities called the Blauwe Vingerdagen. That's a Dutch festivity. I don't know how to call it. There are some fair, some things to do for children and stuff like that. So yeah, it's four Wednesdays in July, and yeah. There was also some vinyl stands, so I looked at the vinyls and yeah, found 5 vinyls for a very nice price. I think the vinyls were about 40 euros or something for 5 pieces, $8 a piece, so that's not bad at all, I think. Yeah, some oldies, pretty good stored. You can see it's used, but the vinyls are still good intact and stuff like that. And yeah, I'm pretty happy to have those in my collection. Although it's not the regular stuff I show you guys, but yeah, I'm happy. I also listen to other stuff, so yeah, let's start with the stuff. The first one I found. Yeah, this was only 10 euros or something like that. It's one of the most expensive one. It's Number of the Beast by Iron Maiden. One of the best albums, I think, and yeah, happy to find this one on vinyl. I also have it on CD, but yeah, I can spin it on my turntable. This is the back. As you guys can see, it's not very, it's pretty good preserved. Not a lot of usage on this cover. Printed in a sleeve with some photos of the band members and the lyrics. And just a black vinyl, so that's not a very interesting, but yeah, it's an early pressing. I believe this one is a French pressing, so that's yeah, something different. Yeah, cool stuff. It's a classic album by Iron Maiden. You'll know that, guys. And songs like The Prisoner or Number of the Beast or Run to the Hills, Hallowed Be Your Name, to name a few big ones. Yeah, cool find, and happy to have this one. Iron Maiden with the Number of the Beast. Then I have a vinyl by Riot. I don't know this band very much, very good, so yeah, but I still like this album. I really like by this band. This is one of the few albums I know, and I had it on CD, but I think I sold that one. I don't know for sure, because then I needed to. I was moving from another place to this one, and I had to do. I had to sell a lot of CDs I sold, which I didn't spin much, and I needed more space. So yes, I think I sold this one, but. Yeah, it was a shame I had to sell this one, but I'm glad I found it now on vinyl, so I can play it again. This one is used, as you guys can see. Too bad, but I don't mind. The vinyl itself is in good condition, so this is the Pasha release from France. It actually was released on Epic Records, but this version was released in the French Pasha. This is also French pressing. Yeah, Metal Health quite Riot, classic 80s hard rock heavy metal. This is the band itself, and these are the song titles and some credits and stuff. Not a print in the sleeve, just plain white, and the vinyl is black. Yeah, great stuff. And of course Randy Rhoads is the guitar player. We already know Randy Rhoads also from Ozzy Osbourne band. And too bad the man is dead, because it is a great guitar player. So it's a shame. But this album was not with Randy Rhoads, I see, but it was dedicated to Randy Rhoads. The first two were with Randy Rhoads. Sorry, my mistake. I have to tell you were right, guys. So but it's a very good album. Mental health. If you like 80s hard rock heavy metal, definitely will like this. What I'm wondering what my cat wants. Sorry for the interruption. Nothing. Okay, my cat. Stop with scratching then, bastard. Yeah, I like my cat. It's a sweet thing, but sometimes get annoyed. And then other 80s heavy metal. This is very good condition. Almost perfect cover. So a little bit here. But that's the only thing I can find on this cover, so that's really cool. It looks like it's not very spin enough. I'm sorry, this is Ram It Down from Judas Priest from 1988, released by CBS Records. And classic heavy metal. This is the album after the 80s pop synth influences album Turbo, and this was a good comeback, like songs like Ram It Down, heavy metal, Hardest Iron, Blood or Sky. Johnny B. Good cover, of course, is also on this record. Yeah, pretty good album, solid. Filling the gap between Turbo and of course Painkiller, the Killer release from 1990. So this is a nice step between. Good album. Printed in the sleeve. Some credits and stuff, and some lyrics. There is some ringware in this, so that's a shame, but yeah, the record is almost perfect, and the black vinyl. So yeah, I'm happy to have found this one. Not the biggest Judas Priest fan, but I like some stuff a lot, and yeah, this is pretty cool, I think. Like this. Yeah, Ram It Down by Judas Priest. Then I have some very old stuff from 1978. This one has some usage, as you guys can see. But there's records, there's some ringware here. But yeah, very good record. I'm talking about Thin Lizzy with Life and Dangers, I think the best live album. Very cool stuff. Filling it, and the guys were in very good shape on this tour. Yeah, cool stuff. It's a gatefold. It's a double LP. And I'm not gonna show you all the vinyls because it's the same idea. There are some pictures of the band on the sleeve. The other one is also like that. And it's a black vinyl. Yeah, nice release by Vertigo. It is pretty old. It's a Dutch pressing, I believe. So yeah, very cool stuff. Yeah, what can I say about this band? Thin Lizzy, classic hard rock heavy metal band. Cool, and it's a legendary man. Also died. Rest in peace, this man. Good stuff. Thin Lizzy. And then the last one I bought at their fair. It's a first one of Stormtroopers of Death. Also one I have on CD, but now also on vinyl. This one is Dutch pressing. Also Speak English or Die. This is the back. And of course Stormtroopers of Death, S.O.D. in short, are a band with Anthrax members and Danny Lilker, who is also known for Anthrax and a lot of different other bands, and Danny Milano, which is the singer of M.O.D. Method of Destruction. This is the printed in the sleeve with the lyrics on the back. It's a black vinyl. If you don't know this band, this is a thrash hardcore crossover band from the United States, and yeah, pretty funny lyrics. You have to get yeah, how do I say that? You have to get the humor of Billy Milano because it's a bit sarcastic at times, but he writes good lyrics, and yeah, the album has a lot of short songs, and the last one is even the most funny. Diamonds and Rust cover, and it says the extended version, and it takes about 2 seconds. So the short one was 1 second. I don't know. Yeah, it's pretty funny. Yeah, short album, but pretty fast-paced. Hardcore, thrash, good stuff. It's a classic one in a crossover genre, so if you don't know this, go buy it. It's really good. S.O.D. Stormtroopers of Death. Then some new vinyl I got from a distro. The first one I got is from a French grindcore, grind death, I don't know, band. This is the second album. I'm talking about Sublime, Cadaveric, Decomposition, and the album is called Tool. Yeah, pretty sick stuff released by Osmos Productions. The album has 22 songs and don't have actually name, but are just numbered like this. There's actually some XX and then the recording date or something, I don't know. And the last song is an outro. Yeah, this is the front again. You see a bit better, a lot of worms in a maggot of that, and a corpse of a baby or something. Pretty sick stuff. Yeah, the band's music is pretty sick. Yeah, printed in the sleeve. Not much info. Just when it's recorded and who has written the songs. Covered by Sick and a contact address. Nothing more. It's a black vinyl. I don't know if the labels are in this thing. Just worms. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. Really sick stuff. I also have the debut album, which is Sublime, Cadaveric, Decomposition. I have that one on CD. It's also very sick. I'll just have a look. I can find it. First one I have on CD, like I said, it's also very sick cover. Puking girl with a lot of blood and fucking a corpse, very disgusting. Yeah, this one is also sick. Yeah, this guy is from France, have sick kind of humor. Sick artwork, sick music. Lyrics, there are no lyrics, it's just screaming, growling, gurgling. There's no pitch shift you use, that's pretty funny. It's pretty, still sound very sick, so a good singer. Backup screams from the guitar players and make it very sick. Yeah. If you like sick stuff, go check this out. Sublime, Cadaveric, Decomposition. And then Elm, I think is the first time it was released on vinyl. And the first issue was released on CD only, and the first press, if you want to have the first press, it will cost a pretty penny, because I've seen it on Discogs and eBay, and I'm talking about hundreds of euros. So if you want that album on CD, you must have a lot of luck to find it for a decent price, because otherwise you have to pay big time. It's out of print a lot. It was reprinted, but still those versions are also not available anymore. I'm glad Century Media has decided this album to release this album on vinyl, and I'm glad they did, because I like this album a lot. It's brutal death metal from New York, very brutal stuff. They also released a demo with this, some live stuffs, and an EP on two vinyls. This is a complete package, all the material, at least at that date. They also released more albums now. They're on a Unique Leader Records label, and they have released 4 albums now, I think. This one was released on the first press was released on Drown Productions, and this vinyl is released on Century Media. So happy to release this one. I'm talking about Pyrexia, Sermon of Mockery. Very well packaged, good quality release. Well done. This is the back with all the song titles and the band logo. Very cool stuff. Yeah, it's a gatefold. This is the inside. Also printed sleeves, and this one is black, or at least on black vinyl. The other one is also black, so I have to show you guys. I think maybe I could show you guys the sleeves. This is pretty cool. Big logo. On the other side, some flyers and stuff with bands they played with well-known member bands like Suffocation, for example. Yeah, nice cool stuff. Sorry. Yeah, I know that some people like this band very much, like Infidel Amsterdam. If you're watching this, they release it on vinyl. If you don't have it, go grab it, because it's here and was not expensive, so grab it while you can. If you want to know where Infidel, just drop me a message and I'll give you the address in the distro in the Netherlands, because there it is. Probably people in other distros as well, but yeah, cool stuff. And if you don't know this band, go check it out. Brutal death metal band Pyrexia with a Sermon of Mockery. Very cool album. And the last one I have for you guys is a 10-inch vinyl. It's from a Finnish death metal band. They have 2 releases. This one is actually a demo on vinyl, and they release an EP. The EP is released on Pyrexia Records label I've mentioned before. From singer Thomas from Dawn of Disease is the owner of that label, so cool stuff. This EP was originally released by Hammerheart Records, and they released it because the original version was on CDR, but independent release, so I'm glad they finally released it on vinyl. I'm talking about Corpse, Molestor Cult, the Finnish death metal band. Cool band, nice death metal. You guys can see it because the light gives the glossy, a bit shiny result. There are 4 tracks on this, and very good tracks. And yeah. These are labels, you guys can see it. There is something on it, but it's very hard to see because of the light. The vinyl is just a black one. Yeah, very cool stuff. Of course, Molestor Cult from Finland. If you don't know this band, they're all school sound of Finland. Then you should check this band out, Corpse, Molestor Cult. And with that is this the last vinyl update. Hope you guys like this vinyls, and yeah, well guys, so would like it. Why I'm stuttering, I don't know. Fuck, I can't get out of my words. But don't gonna re-record this, but because it's the beginning of the end. I don't know, but yeah. I would like to thank you guys for watching, and keep supporting the scene. If you have something to ask, do the description in the description, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up or subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate that. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you guys in the next video.